everybody, and welcome to another episode of Blunders and Bothwellians, the Wounded Witch edition. This is the Tuesday party, back again with episode 46. Can you believe it? Now, we left off last time with a very heart-to-heart, relaxed session where they all got to know each other on board the airship, heading back towards Trevice. Today we pick up on their last day on board the airship as they come towards Trevice and whatever the angels have planned for them next. So, we jump back into the crew, and here they are. Hello to everybody.
Really weird.
Hello.
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 Welcome back, everybody. So, you're currently picking up on your last day on board the airship. You have woken up in the morning. A few revelations occurred last night, mostly for Arissa and Varic, who, through Hannabel and a roll of the dice, discovered the sex of their baby. I believe Arissa, for the next hour and a half, is going to just say baby shower, baby shower, baby shower, baby shower, baby shower. So, for...
Oh dear.
Okay, so, I'm not going to look at that picture in the chat. I'm not going to look throw your pic. So, that's hilarious. So, it is your last day on board. You wake up in the morning. There is some breakfast prepared. The captain, Wyatt, bounces down and says to you that there is only one day of travel left, so use it wisely. And then he sort of laughs and heads back to the wheel. So, you have a full day. You will dock early evening, and you have a day to do with what you would like. So, I don't want to state the obvious, so I will just open the floor up to you guys. What would you like to do on your final day on board?
Arissa runs around the ship, handing out invites. Baby shower at noon. Here. Be there, or I'll throw you off.
Varic is running after her. Watch out, she'll really throw you.
And everyone's looking at her like, how the fuck did she print these invites?
The secrets of the bard.
Speaking of which, I actually found a LARP and it was just like, you can be a bard. I was like, yes.
He's like, I'm sold. I don't care. Just, yes, let me bard.
Let me bard.
Okay, cool. So Arissa runs around handing out invites to her baby shower. Are you all planning to attend?
Yes.
The therapist is confused, so he will attend.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course Ragnar has his new do, as it were.
Yeah.
His new short hair and his blackened armour. Oh, did you spend last night with Narvigne, Ragnar?
Hell yeah.
Quite literally, she's very hot.
In more ways than one.
Oh, yeah. In which case, yeah, sure, you wake up with Narvigne, who has taken great efforts to not burn you during the night, and of course doesn't sleep herself. So she, when she sees you're awake, nods to her invitation to also come to the party and heads off to say good morning to Vitheritas and make sure he's all right as well. So you probably have a couple of hours before the party is due to begin. Do you have anything you'd like to do in between time, or shall we skip straight to the party?
I think Appricity would probably quietly approach Varic because she doesn't want to upset Arissa, because Arissa seems so super happy about everything.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And then pull at Varic's sleeve and whisper up to him, "What's a baby shower?"
I honestly don't know.
What do we have to do?
Well, I sort of assumed that I was going to be making dad jokes the whole time, and that's it, but I honestly don't know.
Do I dress up or bring a thing, or like, what is it? A sex thing? Like, what's going on?
Is it a sex thing? Can I put it in my next novel?
As far as I know, it's not a thing, and, well, it was about, like, celebrating the fact that we found out the gender and that we were going to reveal that, but that's about all I know, actually.
Oh. Veritas is going to ponder how to shower a baby that is not born yet.
This could take a while.
Rest
Oh,
of
the
it to take.
Veritas.
Okay, I'll be there because I'm on the ship anyway, and it seems important.
At least Arissa thinks it's important, so yeah, I'd appreciate it if you're there.
Okay.
And besides, this whole being a dad thing is terrifying.
Oh. Yeah. You'll be fine. Just maybe, take your time. Don't expect too much to begin with. You'll be fine.
I'm just glad that, as far as I know, I get to not share my food for a while longer. After that, we'll find out.
Maybe you could say you need to eat more food because you need to be strong and protect the baby or something.
I like your way of thinking. Thank you.
Eating for
Kind of.
two.
Kind of pats his elbow because she knows what it's like having a lot of young kids around, and he's going to have a good time.
Varg's going to be grinning widely at the prospect of eating more food. That makes him happy.
Appricity will... How long have we got until baby shower?
Couple of hours.
A couple hours. Okay, Appricity will find herself somewhere quiet on the ship and start doing some wood carving.
Okay. I assume that you'll be kept up to date on how long there is until the baby shower, because Arissa is running around shouting 90 minutes to go, etc., etc. I assume, from my knowledge of Arissa.
That's an awfully bold assumption. She's busy.
She's busy decorating between All right, cool.
Let's just say the below deck has been taken off as she prepares. Every now and then you'll see her run up to on deck and put things up and then run back below.
Varic will awkwardly be waiting at the main entrance towards the below decks, and just when she dashes by, he'll go, "If you need help, just say so."
I got it.
This is my thing. This is my time to shine. This is why I was brought here.
My time has come.
Okay.
Alrighty. So a couple of hours pass by. Everyone, Veritas thinking. I just imagine Veritas waking up, getting this invite handed to him, and then sitting there on the edge of his bed, just continuously.
Right up until the shower is supposed to start.
And then
He
she's
just
like,
hasn't moved.
I guess I'll answers now.
I can imagine Narvinier just going in and be like, "Hello," waving, and he's just staring at the wall, and she's like, "Okay, I'll leave."
Okay, this could take some time.
Uh-oh. I'm
think
glad
he's doing
everybody is
that much.
showing up willingly.
Yes. Yeah, we all know not to cross Arissa
This is true.
when there's a party.
Arissa, are you is it the deck itself you're going to decorate for the party?
Yeah, I mean, fresh air, beautiful scenery.
Baby.
Shower.
Alright, so over the next few hours you bring up everything you've created, everything you like. You have a word with the guys in the kitchen and they put together some grub for everybody, and they do in fact make a cake. Are you going to let the chefs know the sex of the baby so they can make an appropriate cake, or are you not going to tell them either?
Varic and I both have prestidigitation, so we can do that ourselves.
In which case they make you a sort of blank white cake so that you can do whatever you want to it. They decorate it with... did anybody ever eat those Smarties, but they were white? So, you couldn't tell what colour they were supposed to be. It was just, all the colour would come off them.
Oh, yeah.
They were pretty cool.
No.
Basically, they tasted exactly the same, but they had no colour. They put those.
Oddly, that kind of fits with the picture I've chosen for the cake.
And I love that you have a picture of the cake. And I will do my best to describe it to the viewers. They chuck a load of those on it as well, so that you can colour those in whatever colours you want. Yes, there is a bowl of what's the D&D equivalent of M&Ms? M&Ms. Mixed in with Skittles. Oh, you monster! That's not two things you ever want to mix. But yes, there is a bowl of those, and another bowl of sort of Skittle candy things, which you can mix to your heart's content, and to the dismay of everyone else who puts their hand in and tries them.
Arissa will do it because she likes the surprise.
There is some music. Some of the sailors can play some guitar and stuff. They can put together some music. There is some festive lights put up. There is beautiful table decorations. There is a huge cake. Food is brought out. Varic, you essentially, I imagine, follow every plate that comes from the kitchen to the table, from the kitchen to the table, from the kitchen to the table.
Yes.
I figured. They in fact have stood. In fact, Wyatt, knowing you, has stood 2 members of his crew specifically by the table to slap your hand away anytime you try and take any of the food before the party starts. But
Nice.
one of the chefs from the kitchen does sidle up to you and go, psst, Varic, out the corner of his mouth. And he very discreetly, behind his back, hands you a large chicken drumstick.
I'm going to discreetly grab it, hold it behind my back, and every now and then just slowly take a bite. And then hide it back.
Okay. So, Arissa, the time arrives, everything is set, everything is ready. Your baby shower can begin.
Yes! Arissa's going to kind of greet everyone as they... Oh, that guy.
Be right back.
So Arissa's going to kind of greet everyone as they start turning up. I assume Verty comes up still looking confused.
He's looking confused, and he's just sort of looking at the now very decorated deck. Even more confused.
This isn't how you shower a baby, right?
He's like, this requires a ceremony now?
She just kind of looks at you like, okay, what? So she'll greet everybody as they come up, and she's got some music playing. She's handing out drinks.
Hello. Appricity makes her way over to the drinks.
Hannah will look at the group of people.
Greet you, say hello, and hand you a beverage.
Hi, Arissa. It's lovely to see you. It's been 2 hours, I think.
Where's Marissa again? Oh,
Was someone talking? I couldn't. Was someone talking then?
I heard some whispering.
Okay. Very lovely to have this invitation. What are we doing?
It's a baby shower. Oh, I forget. That's a very human custom.
Yeah.
She kind of gives a bashful smile, like.
Varic will listen in as she explains the actual customs behind it.
So basically, a baby shower is when, well, traditionally, a mother-to-be's friends shower her with gifts for the upcoming baby, but because we're kind of busy and we're on a ship, I don't expect any gifts. But Eric and I now know the gender of the baby, and we want to take the time to share that with you and make it into a celebration.
Oh, that does sound lovely.
There's cake.
Not yet, Varric.
I know.
She just stares at him like, no.
Imagine there's already like a bite out of the cake at this point.
Despite everybody's best effort.
There's one like finger pulled through it to like see how
One
the
finger of
icing tasted.
frosting having disappeared.
Yeah. Varic suspiciously has a dot like on his cheek or something.
I'm glad that you mentioned presents, because I sort of guessed it might be that sort of thing. And Appricity's going to look in one of her little pouches and produce a little wooden spoon that's just the right size for feeding a baby. I didn't.
Sound Arissa makes.
I didn't have long, so it's not as good as it could have been. And as you look at the handle on it, it's got a bird on it that looks very similar to the Panama Clips logo.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's perfect.
Thank you. She leans down and gives you a big old hug.
Oh, shucks. Gives you a hug back and gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Thank you. That's really thoughtful of you.
Thanks. Yeah, if I'd have had more time, it would have been better. It's just a small token. For a new family within our strange family.
Thank you, Appricity.
Is it rude to ask? I'm sorry if it is. How long do humans take to, have a baby?
Well, I mean, normally it's about 9 months, but we had that stint where time was all messed up, so I have no idea how long this is gonna last.
Not as long as you'd like.
She kind of looks at Hannah just deadpan, like, gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, not as long as I'd like.
Do we need to, get to a doctor's for this? I'm very concerned that we're
Oh yeah.
doing strange angel missions and the baby is going to come out of you.
Well, a lot of mothers, I mean, I was born at home, so as long as it's not in the middle of a fire, I'd be happy with nearly anywhere.
I was born up a tree, but that doesn't mean I'm any good at delivering babies.
Ragnar's going to approach Arissa with a gift from him. He's going to say, Lady Arissa, whilst this gift won't be of much use to your child, I find myself very scarce with what I own at the moment. But take this as a token for yourself. And he's going to pass Arissa what appears to be a dagger. It's nothing fancy. Well, it's not special at all, but it looks fancy, and it's adorned with draconic imagery, and it has what one could assume to be the symbol or the crest, the family crest that Ragnar is from, on the hilt of it.
Ragnar, you didn't have to. I can't take this. This is yours.
Oh, it's not mine now. It's yours. Don't be silly. It's fine. You've done much for me, and it is the least that I can offer to you. That, and obviously my protection for you and your child.
Her eyes kind of well up with tears, and she gives him a hug.
Ragnar also begins to
Quack.
He quacks. He quacks. And,
She quacks back.
Oh.
and after they finish hugging, Ragnar very quickly is just like wiping his eyes with his spotted duck handkerchief.
Oh,
Aw.
oh, you guys.
So Vitharitus will approach after spending an inordinate amount of time around bags and go, I don't have much that would either be safe to give as a gift or useful for a child. But I do believe that this will make a more than useful gift for both yourself and your upcoming young one. And he holds out an umbrella.
I remember that umbrella.
The umbrella.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is a very particular cat-eared umbrella.
The umbrella that he held over Arissa as they went through town with him pretending to be the bodyguard.
Oh, yeah.
All that time ago.
So long ago.
It's been in his bag the entire time.
Arissa
that's
looks at it
fantastic.
kind of fondly and just like, I remember this. That was the beginning of our friendship, I think.
Oh, God, guys. We are so adorable together.
Arissa's just like, and it will mark the beginning of your relationship with mine and Varic's baby. All of you will be a part of their life. And I'm very grateful that you're here with me.
Oh,
And
Uncle
yes,
Verty.
you will all be aunts and uncles.
I'm just
Apart from
imagining,
Hannah,
like...
you'll be grandma.
Yes. Apart from myself.
I can just imagine, like, a little toddler gripping onto Uncle Verty's shield and being, like, spun around really fast.
Yes, you're right. We're far too adorable. We need to put a stop to this. Bomb the airship!
Right. So
A
I think-
dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought there was about to be a roll initiative.
Yes, well, she will be gone once the baby's born, so it's a little... She's not really going to be here. Ew.
Okay, I think now will be a good time to do the reveal. She looks at Varric, just kind of like, yeah?
Yeah. Varic will nod very solemnly.
Appricity's going to look shocked because when you say reveal, she can only think of something rude.
Now, the way that it's done in human culture is we have a cake, and inside the cake is a different colour. One for a boy, one for a girl. Usually it's blue for a boy, pink for a girl, but you know, whatever. It could be green, it could be yellow, we don't know. But you'll see when we cut it open, and you'll see the inside of the cake. She's like waving her arms around, just like, woo, so mysterious.
I think we're all, like, politely smiling along. Not really sure.
Yeah, Ragnar has no fucking idea.
Alright. In which case, you are handed a very large knife, Arissa.
In the meantime, I'm suddenly going to cast Prestidigitation to actually do the color.
Okay.
So Arissa takes Varric's hands and puts it over hers as they go to cut the cake together.
Aww, you guys.
Yay.
And I'm going to post the picture now.
Ooh, okay. Hannabel eyes the knife and takes a little step closer just in case.
With her luck, you never know.
Oh, cool! Blue skies!
Oh god, it's got M&M's and Skittles inside it. Oh god!
I love it.
Ragnar begins to clap. He's not sure whether this is the correct thing to do. Anyways.
Vitharitus has just joined in.
Yeah. That kind of slow look from one person to the other is just like,
I can imagine the rest of the clap too as well. Just like, I guess we'll clap too. If there's any humans on board, they'll understand.
Quite a good chunk of the crew are human, or so they join in with the clapping and they sort of go, "Oh, boy!" as if to encourage everyone else. It's a boy, boy, is what you hear from the rest of the crew.
Cool.
With that, Varic is actually gonna like take the first slice and hand it to Arissa, then start cutting slices for everybody else.
He gave me the first slice.
Yeah.
But he didn't give
Now
you
I'm
the
just imagining
biggest.
every single person gasping at this sight.
Clapping immediately.
Going in the notes. Varic gives Arissa first slice. Gas. Love it. So
Hannabel will give him her slice.
the biggest slice. That's it. You all partake in some cake, some merriment. There is some party games set up. Things such as Arissa, if you have planned anything particular, jump in by all means. If not, the games they currently have on the ship that are offered are things like Twister, and they also have things like Guess What's in the Baby Bottle, for which they have emptied, beer and rum bottles and covered them in black paper and inserted random things, and you get points for everyone you guess correctly. Most of them are herbs and spices from the kitchen. Some of them smell a little foul and you wonder where they may have been.
Can I play that game?
Sure. Sure. Do me a perception check.
Is this like, since this is tasting, does it help that Varic eats a lot?
Well, it's smelling. I wouldn't recommend eating any of the contents of these.
Okay.
Sniff the baby bottle.
Yeah, in that case, good actually. Varic failed that first. But-
With a nat 1. Varic, you are so
Use the angel
distracted.
reroll.
Yeah.
Use the angel reroll. Varic, you are so distracted by the cake that is in your face and up your nose that you take a sniff of the first bottle, which has some sort of sage in it, like a sort of a soft herb, but you sniff it and all you can smell is cake, and so your first answer is cake, to which you're told no, it's not cake. The kitchen staff are not allowed to join in on this game because they know what's in them.
I was right to hear Twister, right? That wasn't me hallucinating.
No, they have Twister.
Ragnar's playing Twister.
Okay. Okay. Do me 3 dexterity checks, please.
I will roll 3 dice at the same time because
Yeah.
I can.
Does anyone
I
else want to
gently-
play Twister with Ragnar?
Gonna gently nudge Verty that.
This is going to sit near the edge of the ship and just play his guitar.
Okay.
Appricity would be up for playing games if it was explained to her what was going on.
Okay. They can explain Twister. A couple of the crew members come out and demonstrate. One person spins the spinny thing, and it lands on a colour, and it lands on a hand or foot, and you have to put your hand onto that, or your foot onto that, and the game keeps going until the first person falls over, and then they have lost. And then they keep going until there is only one person left standing.
She's gonna be quietly confident that she's gonna win this because being small, she's just gonna hide under everybody else.
Okay, you do still have to stretch your arms and legs to get to all the different colours though. As Hannabel watches and Ragnar is doing fairly well, do me 3 dexterity checks. Unless said Vicky. Appricity.
Mm-hmm. What am I needing to do, sorry?
Dexterity. 3 dexterities.
Oh, thank you, sorry. I get to roll my new die. Ooh, I rolled a 19. Just a straight deck? Or deck save?
No, just straight dex. 3 of them, please.
Oh shit, I'm looking at my non-updated sheet. Oh no. 23.
Very nice.
I rolled a 19 on my new dice. How good is that?
Okay. So the couple of sailors that you guys are playing against, they drop out fairly quickly. The gnome just being a little bit too dexterous for them all. And oh man, this dice is awesome. God
Enjoy.
damn, it's cool. Anyway.
Oh, is that the new dice?
Yeah, I just rolled my massive D20.
That was Timo's suggestion.
It is huge.
Had been following their Kickstarter thing.
I love it. It's like a gobstopper, and I love it.
I got the blue ones, Timo, because the other ones, a lot of them had sold out.
And also the blue ones are probably one of the best,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
to be honest. Oh, there's a new set actually. Rogues.
Oh.
Okay. So between the two of you, you are the last two left. However, with your rolls over all Appricity, you will just win and triumph over Ragnar, who slips ever so slightly, just a little bit, but in the last few seconds, just enough that you claim victory. The sailors look on, laugh, clap, etc., and go back to doing some drinking. Meanwhile, Varic, what was it you were wanting to do?
I'd actually like to go over to Arissa and ask her, would you like a dance maybe? I'm not a good dancer or anything, but, you know, it seems to fit the party mood.
Yes, I love dancing.
You will have to help me a little. I'm not used to dancing when sober.
What kind of music is playing?
Currently,
Guitar
it's
music.
a mixture of Veritas' guitar. Whatever kind of style you would like to play with Veritas, you'll be accompanied by people on the ships, and like various different instruments they have. They've got sort of like a bugle horn, flutes, drums, that kind of thing.
You'd probably be playing a folksy tune to begin with.
Yeah,
You need something to dance to.
yeah, upbeat and cheerful folksy.
Arissa just basically tells Varic, do whatever the fuck you want. Who cares? We're on a ship in the air.
That is a very good point.
Arissa, could you do me a perception check? I love the gifs of just drunken mums dancing like drunken mums. I love that she also has a I want to see the manager haircut, but she actually looks cheerful. This is very strange for me. 15. Okay. You guys carry on dancing. Arissa, I assume you're going to show him a little bit of how to do them, do the moves and stuff.
Just loosen your limbs and let them go.
Ooh.
Flappy, flappy, flappy. Yeah. Woo. Okay, so you guys continue on dancing. Oh god, I'm getting yeah, I was about to say I'm getting capital letters messages from people, and then the people said to me, "Oh god, sorry, capital letters." Capital letters are fine. They dictate enthusiasm. It's fine. Yes, the Monica Geller dance from Friends. Yeah. I love it. You carry on dancing, and I believe at some point you, Arissa and Varic, will be taken to a quiet corner of the ship by Hannabel.
I was gonna message them about that, so thank you.
Alright.
So when you
Wonderful
guys are
segue.
ready, you will see Hannabel waving at you and just making a follow me gesture, which you should not ignore.
Hannah's
I think
terrifying.
Yeah, I can imagine Arissa and Varic just kind of sharing a look like, we should probably, you know, go see her.
Varic might actually whisper as they walk over, like, "What did we do wrong?"
Oh.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I'll take the blame.
Oh, I'm being all day already. Once you get near her, she's gonna walk out the door, expecting you to follow her.
I mean, she's like a cat.
Yes, she's like a cat.
Meow.
I guess we follow her?
Yes, she'll bring you to Arissa's room. And once you're inside, she'll close the door, stamp her fingers, some magic will go around the walls, make sure no one can hear.
Wait a second, Rosie fell out of the chat.
It's okay. I'm here.
Good. So what you said is we entered, like, Arissa's room, right?
Yes, and she made the little shield around the room.
Varic
We don't know what it's for, but it's so others can hear.
Varic will hesitate a little bit before he steps into the Arissa's room because he hasn't actually done that on the ship before.
Varic,
so.
it is a room. Get in.
I know, it's just I sort of like stayed away to give Arissa the privacy that she might need, so
Oh.
And with that, Varic will, like, under the glares of Hannah, step inside. Like, I assume that immediately afterwards the door gets slammed shut.
Yes, you assumed correctly. Now she's just standing there looking at you two, making you nervous.
Arissa kind of crosses her arms and is just like, so? 1 second, guys.
Except we don't have the groaning of the tennis match.
That was the next step of the plan.
Oh my.
I'm sure.
Sorry, my mom was asking me questions.
Yes, I'd like some crumpets, please.
Yes, you guys can have fun while we wait.
And some wine.
I don't think we have any of my wine in at the moment. Why?
Then you drink different wine. As long as it gets you drunk, it's good wine.
Not if it's red wine. I hate that stuff.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Only sangria. That's good.
Milk's my juice of choice. I'm said juice of choice. I'm an idiot.
Cow juice.
Ignore me.
Tomorrow at work, I get free, like, Jack Daniels, so I'm happy.
I'd like to work with you now.
Yeah.
Take us all to work with you, please.
Sadly, milk reminds me of the milk commercial from Japan.
Is this to do with the penis festival?
No, it's this is the anime cowgirls commercial.
Okay, quick suggestion: do not look up moo juice on Google.
Oh, God.
I really want to Google it now.
Google at your own risk. We do not condone this here on Blunders and Bothwellians. Google at your own risk.
Well,
I'm in incognito tab now.
mostly the GIFs are terrifying because, well, this kind of GIF shows up.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, I
What
don't
was
think
that?
that's bad. That doesn't bother me.
Anyway,
So,
Anyway,
Yeah, we were doing something.
sorry.
and things were all not going weird at all.
Yes,
What the
So-
fuck? Sorry.
it has been removed
Orange out.
for your safety. Anyways, Hannabel is staring at Varic and Arissa. Arissa said so. Hannabel will cross her arms and simply say, I also have a present to give you for the baby, but it is a choice if you accept it or not.
well, that's the general thing with gifts anyway, isn't it?
Yes, well, but I've found about this world is that all of you fall into a term of category. Some are sorcerers, some are paladins, some follow gods, some follow demons, etc., etc. I give you the choice of making your child follow what you want. But the path isn't always the correct one. I am giving you the opportunity to make your child follow the footsteps you wish you were followed.
Arissa's going to look at Varic just like, can you believe her? She doesn't say that, but that's the expression she's got on her face.
Varic is not too good at expression, so he's gonna look at Arissa, a bit puzzled as to what she specifically means, and then he's gonna whisper to Arissa, well, wouldn't the path that make the kid happy be the best idea?
I mean, can we go abstract? Or does she mean the specific path? Do we have to be specific?
You can be as specific as you want.
So then the one that keeps her happy and healthy, right?
Yeah. Whichever one makes our son happy and healthy. That's all we want.
Yeah.
Even if the path he chooses may keep him healthy, but the happiness can be an illusion. Be sure of what you are asking me.
Shall we just let the kid define his own path then?
Taking into consideration what you both have picked and how many times you've almost died, I would not recommend it.
Well,
Love that sass.
to be fair, I'm still alive. She's still alive, last I checked. And
The path may also connect him to another world if this one decides to perish. Keep that in mind.
okay, seeing as Gina is BRB
right
for
back,
the second, I'm gonna wait a little bit as well because this is sort of important, that she gets a choice in this.
Okay. We can jump to our lovely other people if they would like to be doing anything in the meantime. We have everyone else who is on deck doing various different things. You can have a chat, you can do things. What would you like to do in the meantime?
Can I and a loving crew and be teaching them some forest gnome folk dancing? I want you to imagine the hobbits dancing on the table when they're in the tavern and walking around that.
Okay. Do me a performance check.
Ooh! No. Oh, 18!
Ooh.
Yeah, lovely.
Ooh.
Performance. So 19.
Okay.
Yay!
Not bad at all. Loving the gifts.
Oh.
No, it makes it like real high.
I love it.
Welcome back.
Hello, Arissa. Sorry, in the meantime, we just cut back to Appricity teaching the crew on deck how to dance like hobbits, and she rolled very well, so they're all now dancing like hobbits.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Specifically drunken hobbits, very specifically.
I love how it's the gnome teaching people how to dance like hobbits.
Yeah, she was very specific on that one. So sorry, Arissa, back to you guys. Your options, choice, discussion, thing which is going on with Hannabel.
I've never conformed to what my parents wanted me to do.
Oh God, no.
And I think our choices make us happy. And we can't get rid of that choice for our son. I mean, I'm lucky my parents my parents loved me to accept the choices I made, and that's what I plan to do for him. She kind of looks down and caresses her pregnant belly.
And no matter what path lays before our son, we'll be there to guide him as long as we're capable.
I was afraid you'd say this. What a waste. Well, how about... I do need to give you something. Is there any specific body parts you do not wish to have him?
What?
Varric's gonna look at Arissa and go, "Don't say wings. That's gonna be difficult as heck."
Oh my god, so that.
I do know that's wrong. Is there any genetics you wanted removed from him? Just as physical appearance, maybe from somebody's parents so they aren't reminded of those people.
Guys, you can give him pink hair.
You can make him an anime main character.
You literally could make him an anime main character.
Shit.
Like, right now.
Shit, don't go for pink hair. He'd be the main character. He'd have to fight everything. That's our job.
Yeah, give him grey hair. Make him one of the guys at the back that never dies.
Give him the mom hair. The mom hair, so he dies.
Well, I assume that Varic wouldn't particularly want him looking too much like his family.
I have no clue what they look like, though.
In which case, genetics doesn't matter.
Last I saw them was 90 years. Quite a bit can change.
And I have a good relationship with my family. I mean, granted, we haven't spoken in a while, but I'm a busy woman. And so are my parents. And my brother.
If you want, we can try and go visit them sometime.
Oh. Yeah, I'd love to, but as far as I remember, Alton's parents are still mad at me.
Yes, and I'm sure a child out of wedlock probably isn't a very good position for a human to be.
I'm going to glare daggers at Hannah at that statement.
Well, is there anything specific you want?
Yeah.
I can
Just
remove
custom
my magic.
design your child. What would you like?
Really big belly button.
Oh, while we're having this little chit chat, he may end up. Well, do expect some magical occurrences as he is growing up.
That's a good point. He's made from your magic. How will that affect him as a human?
Well, he will not be me. He will be human. He is made from your DNA. But the magic will stay a little bit with him. Nothing amazing like myself, of course. But what the humans consider as a powerful sorcerer when he grows old. No, he won't be half-elf because that's not her true form.
Wait, but if it's
our DNA.
If it's the child of Varic and Arissa, that still would.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot that she's an elf. Okay, sorry. It's been a while. I haven't touched on that topic in a while.
Fair.
So yes, your child will be a half elf.
Okay, good.
All the best people are.
Yeah.
So you will expect some magical occurrences. Something might disappear. He might pop out in another city. Perhaps he will set something on fire.
Did she say he might pop up in a different city?
Can we take that bit away? Can you make sure that doesn't happen? Oh, I don't want to lose my child.
I can give you a a little object that will make you find them, because this won't be a one-time occurrence.
I'd very much like for both of us to have an item that could find baby.
I will get on that and give it to you in a few days.
Would it be possible to also get two for the baby to be able to find us?
Yeah,
I can make a necklace if that is what you are requesting.
That would be really good to help.
Oh, also, he may change his appearance as he grows older.
He might.
I mean, as a bard, I'm cool with that.
No, I mean, he
You've given
will
birth
be
to
able
Teddy Lupin.
change his appearance.
Oh.
Just a bit. Nothing extravagant, of course, but enough to escape if people are looking for him, for example.
I can teach him some guy liner. It's all right.
Oh, and he may never take another god. That's something I really have to explain to you. I am not his god, but he is not completely separate from me either. Just make sure he never follows another god. It will be bad.
Oh, that'll be easy. I don't really particularly follow any gods. She says kind of haltingly and quietly. Don't let Verty know.
Yes, keep it that way.
Would nature count?
Nature?
Yeah.
No, since it's mainly something that all the worlds possess.
Okay.
Just don't follow the actual nature goddess.
No, just nature. Like,
That would be acceptable.
okay.
No knighting. That counts as a god statement.
Okay.
So, you want a necklace and nothing else? Is that what you are requesting from me?
I'm a look at Arissa.
She's just kind of like, yes? I mean, this is a very big thing for you to offer us, and you haven't really given us much time to think about it.
Well, I might not be here for very long. So,
How long do I have left?
I can't really say, sadly.
Rosie,
Yeah.
how long do we have left?
Until dinner comes.
Yes.
From what you can guess, based on what Paladin has said and based on how you've been growing after you stepped out of the timey-wimey tunnel, anywhere from 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I have less. Then I'm going to change my statement. Well, if you need more time, I can give you a few more months to think about this. But do hurry. If Varic dies, I'm gone. And the baby dies. And you explode. So there is a semi-rush.
Will a week do?
Oh, yes, that would be perfect, I believe. Actually, I'll also have the necklace done by then.
Okay, we'll think about it and we'll let you know in a week.
Yeah.
Very good. She'll disappear in a pop.
I hate when she does that.
Yeah, and your child is going to do the same.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We will then jump back onto the deck because the Theratas has sidled his way up to Ragnar and had a chat in the text chat about his new emo haircut and phase and what he's thinking, and he has an offer for him. So I will stop this recording there and we'll pick the next one up. You can read aloud your offer for Ragnar. So recording 1 ending now.